In my last EufyMake UV printer video, I unfortunately left you off with a broken printer. Remember, we were trying to create these really cool photo monthly discs for a newborn, and I not only got some really crappy pink prints, but also some really bad white prints. Well, unfortunately, this puppy is broken. The reason why this printer is broken is because of the magenta ink. Remember that magenta ink delay that happened a few months ago and everyone was so mad about it? Well, unfortunately, it is not a lie. It is a truth. And I am affected by it. And now I have to replace a print head. That's what we're doing today. We're replacing a print head today in my EufyMake UV printer. Am I excited about this? Absolutely not. I don't like doing any type of maintenance. I am always afraid that maybe I'm going to break something, and we have to take out the main component and replace it today. I'm not excited. Now, before we get into replacing the print head, let's talk about the reason why the magenta ink is such a problem. So a few months ago, like a month and a half ago, I had a magenta ink problem. About the time they had announced the fact that they were going to be delaying in shipment, I started experiencing some magenta ink problems. What was happening is the ink was too thick and it was clogging the lines, and we were getting terrible prints. So the fix to that for the meantime was to deregister the printer. When you deregister it and you pretty much put it back into like factory settings, what it does is it takes all the ink in every single one of the lines and drains it completely. Then what I had to do is I had to re-register it as if it was a brand new printer to me. Then what happens at that point is new ink gets put into the line. Yes, there is a ton of wasted ink that happens through this process because you have to purge the lines and re-inject the lines with new ink. A lot of ink is used, but that was the fix, or so I thought. Because what ends up happening is now I have a broken print head. Because the ink, the magenta ink, was so thick, the viscosity of it, that's what they're saying, but because it was so thick, it ends up clogging the actual print head itself. Now, you could do a ton of deep cleanings and purgings and print heads and stuff like that, but once you get a clog in the print head, it's essentially toast. Now, there is nothing that I could have done better about care of my machine. It's always plugged in. It always does its cleaning cycle. So there's really nothing that I could have done to prevent any of this. It was purely just an isolated incident with the magenta ink. And luckily, Eufy sent a print head that I get to exchange and have my printer back to its factory settings. Now, we're going to start doing the print head, but I wanted to say this out loud. I don't think that this is actually something that will happen to anyone. However, I have seen one singular person post about it in the Eufy social media groups, and I just want to say this out loud, just in case you have effective ink, okay? I have 4 cartridges of effective ink that I just have to throw away at this point. So, all your ink that you have with the Eufy comes with a serial number on the back, okay? Well, I'll show you this one right here because it is empty and there's no glare. So there is a serial number on the back right here, okay? The F, anything that says F, that means that it was produced in the year of 2025. And then the 2 numbers after that is going to be the week that it was produced. Now, what Eufy is saying is that if you have ink, and I've said this, one singular person received bad ink that I know of, that was posted in a group that I had seen. It could be affected by a lot more people, so I just wanted to leave it here. That if your serial number is under 48, so if you have an F, which is 2025, and your serial number is under 48, then you want to discard that and throw it away, or nope, that's not what you do. What you do is you contact Eufy and they will send you a new, better ink that isn't affected by the viscosity issue. For me, they don't want this ink back, so I'm just going to throw it away. Unfortunately, there is 2 unopened magenta inks behind you, and I have one practically full one and one that's like half empty. So we're throwing away a lot of ink today. But that's okay because we do have replacement ink. And just to show you that this ink right here, if you open it up and we'll pull out the magenta, on the top right here, you're going to see it says F, which means it was produced in the year of 2025, and then 52, which means that it was produced on the 52nd week of 2025, which is the last week of 2025. We are now in the year of 2026. So everything else that you should get for your ink serial numbers should be G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it should be G. But anyways, so that's all I know about that. Now let's get into switching out the print head, which is not, this is why I was rambling, because I'm not excited about that. I really, truly am not somebody who likes to do any type of maintenance, especially like big maintenance. Like we're not talking about checking your oil. We're talking about doing an oil change. And I don't know how to do that. All right. So what I do know is, and what I have seen in our Discord group for beta testers, is that you want to access the changing out your print head through the phone app. Don't do it on the desktop app. Apparently the directions on the desktop app are not accurate than what is on the software. Make it make sense? I don't know. So we are going to go into the EufyMake app that's on your phone. I'm using an Apple phone, but you can do an Android as well. We are going to come over here into devices. Maybe. There we go. All right. It says that I don't have any magenta ink, so that's fine because I pulled it out. And I'm going to scroll down to where it says components lifespan. Okay. We're going to click on that. Then we got this at the very top that says print head. Unfortunately, we're going to be clicking that today. And now we get this thing that says we have to replace it. So we're going to follow the directions on the screen. And it says required tools. We need disposable gloves, hex key, and clean room wipe. So I'm going to open up this box right now and see what that says. I'm assuming everything that I need is going to be in this box. Yep, we got a hex key. We got a print head, no gloves, but I believe in the cleaning, is it not in the cleaning cartridge? They sent me an extra cleaning cartridge. It's not in there. But in my maintenance thing, in your monthly maintenance kit that you should have, comes with a set of gloves. Okay, right here. This is the one that I have used. Okay, comes with some gloves. So we are going to use some gloves. Now that we have all of that, just following the directions. Precautions, be careful. The printer needs to enter a print head moisturizing mode. It should already do that. Get started. Yeah, because I haven't used my printer in a really long time, it's already in that moistening stage, so good enough. So we'll press continue. All right, remove the print panel at the top of the machine. All right, now for the unfortunate part about this. It says lift the flip cover on the printing carriage. Okay. Prevent the code bar. Protect it. Take a lint-free cloth and place it on the code strip, which is that right there. Okay. I don't have. Okay, they show a black one, but in the cleaning kits, they have these white ones, so I'm just going to do the white ones. But I am going to take out all of this so I can just hang them like that. Well, goodbye. Okay. Lift lift the ink tube docking assembly. Using the hex wrench, unscrew the 2 screws. Hex tool, and we need to unscrew righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, lifted those up. Okay, lifted that up to the highest thing. Okay, pinch the quick release handle of the print head with one hand. Hold the print head trolley assembly steady with the other and pull out the print head on the left as shown. So, bring this up, pinch and pull. Okay, drop this down instead of pulling up. And this, my friends, is the print head. So we're going to unbox the new print head. It wasn't hard to take out. There is some ink that's on the bottom of this. It's like a moisturizing, that's your moisturizing thing. So just want to make sure and don't touch that with your hands. We are now going to unbox the brand new print head. There is something on the bottom that we have to take off. It's just like a little piece of tape of some sort, and then you take off this thing. Okay, throw those away. And then we pretty much just put it back into place. So everything we just did, we have to do it backwards. So we're going to put this in, back in the hole. Okay. Now we push these back down and screw this back in. It actually was not hard. It was not hard. You just got to talk yourself into it. But it wasn't hard. But we still don't know if it works. So just hold on to this. It wasn't hard, chat. All right. So we're going to put that in, screw it in together. Then we're going to put this back. Okay. Remove the protective cloths. Already did. Go. Print head replaced successfully. So initializing now. Okay, I'm going to assume I'm going to put my inks back in now. So, yellow, black, white, gloss, and then I need my magenta, the new one, just to verify. This says F52. Putting that in here. All right, we got all the inks. So now it's going to take a total of 46 minutes to do all the things. Okay, so we're going to press next. Oh, I got to put a bed in there, so hold on. I'm going to put this lid back on as well. All right. Since I have to do a camera calibration as well, I am just going to take this off and start with a new clean mat. It's been a long time since I had to replace one of my little mats. One of those sticky mats is going to redo another camera calibration. So we have this. I'm going to lock this into place. All right, now let's retry. Great. Okay, we're going to press next. This is going to take a total of 45 minutes. So if there are any errors, I will let you know. But if there's not, I'll see you back in 45 minutes. And we can do some test prints to see if I've actually fixed this or not. I have to be honest with you. I told you that I was going to be back here in about 45 minutes, and that is actually not the truth because I have squirrel brain. This thing was taking far too long. I walked out my craft room and never came back. So it is the next day, and I have not done anything. You can tell I haven't done anything because on my computer screen, it still says initialization, whatever that word is, however you pronounce that, is not complete. Okay, so I have to go into the EufyMake app, which is going to be on my phone. Let's look at the test sheet that they printed. I have to tell you, it turned out really good. I no longer have a clogged magenta ink, and this right here is crispy and looks really good. So let's head over to the EufyMake software, or I guess the EufyMake app, and then we'll finish the initiation project. Initialization project. Where do I go? Right here. Okay. All right. So then it's been over a day and it's like ready to go. So we can just click yes. There was no breaks in anything. Everything looks really good. I don't see any breaks anywhere. So are the printing results good for each color? Yes. Is there any patches? Is the print results of color patch good? I would say yes. Everything looks really good here. So I'm gonna press yes. Test print successful. Okay, checking status. I'm gonna put this back in just in case it needs that. Sure did need that. So we're just gonna press OK and press next, and we're gonna check the status. Okay, now it says make sure the area is flat. What if, oh, okay. So this right here, I've already used. I need to take this off, but I need to add in a blank sheet of paper to calibrate my machine. All I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a small little piece of paper down. Just laid some regular printer paper on there. Press continue, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, so camera calibration failed, apparently. I don't know why. Well, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's retry it. Press continue. I honestly wonder, the way that this was working, like the way the test print, I wonder if you could have just left this on there, because I believe that they go here to here, here to here, like it would have missed all that. I'm going to put this back on. Okay, we're just going to try doing that. Retry, continue. Maintenance, I don't like. Tech problems, I don't like even more than maintenance. All right, so I don't think that they mentioned it on the app at all, but I've now discovered that you can reuse the thing. So I did that test print to verify, right? It had me verify this, and then it said make sure that you have a clean piece of paper on there because we have to do a camera calibration. I took that off and then had some issues. I put it back on there because I realized that where they printed the camera calibration things are not where the test print is. So if you're setting up your printer and you do a test print like this, you don't have to take it off and get like a spare sheet of paper, because you can print your camera calibrations. They will not print on here. And then conveniently, we are good to go. It says congratulations. First start print. Okay, and now it wants me to do your first print. Essentially, I think what they're doing is when you replace the print head, you start it off as if you just have a brand new printer. So I'll take this off, put this on here. A magnet. Where are my magnets? I don't know where my masking tape is. You would think my craft room is dirty, but it's not. But I'll just use some painter's tape, because what I'm trying to do is just protect my mat. my craft mat. So protect it from overspray. Okay, we got a magnet. This is just a ceramic magnet with some painter's tape. This is going to prevent any overspray on my mat. I'm going to put this down, stick it on there just fine. Okay, we are going to find one that we like. Ooh, wait, that one. Let's do that one. Place the material, Snapshot. It's like doing this all over again as if this is a brand new machine. I mean, it's going to be misshapen because this was supposed to be a rectangle magnet and not a square magnet, but I can't find my square magnets or my rectangle magnets, so we're just going to do it like that. The moon is going to be a little funky looking, but that's whatever. All right, print that, and then we will be done. And to be honest with you, it really wasn't that bad. Pat myself on the back. If I can do it, you can do it. So if you have to replace your print heads, it's going to be okay. Do not be dramatic like me. And if honestly, here's the deal. My son, actually everyone that I actually know in real life, they're like, wow, you're so dramatic. I sure am. I sure am. So if you're like, oh my gosh, she is so dramatic, I sure am. That's okay. That's just who I am. It is what it is. Sometimes I stress myself out to then prove to myself that I can do hard things. No, replacing the print head was not that hard. But it is like, I mean, this is a few $1,000 printer. You know what I mean? The last thing I want to do is mess it up. It does say like, be very careful or this will break, you know, while you're doing it. And I don't want to break it even more. That doesn't sound like fun. Does it to you? Anyways, this is going to take a total of 20 minutes to get done. I promise I will be back in 20 minutes, not tomorrow. I won't have squirrel brain for you this time. All right, it's done. And we have a very weird shaped moon. But that's okay. We actually have a print on there. Oh my goodness, hallelujah. It is not perfectly centered onto the thing. You can see that we have some uncovered things, but you know what? We're back in business. Okay, before I let you go, I just want to verify that the magenta is magenta-ing because this is all black. I am just going to do a simple sticker sheet, like a small one, because I do, even for myself, before I start printing again, because I got a lot of projects that I have in store if my magenta will magenta, you know what I mean? I'm thinking a really large welcome sign, interchangeable welcome sign. I'm going to use my actual P3 with the EufyMake UV printer if the magentas, okay? So going over to the EufyMake software at this point in time, I'm just going to press finish, and I'm just going to find an old, if I can, load up old content of just some stickers. We could use that print test sheet that I have created in my cardstock warehouse. It's just a really cool PNG file that gives you that test sheet that we kind of printed already. I'm not going to redo that because why? All of these are, ooh, I'm going to print these ones. These ones are like my favorite go-to stickers because I love me a Diet Coke. I also love the sticker sheet. These, you're like really pretty stickers. Oh, love it. Okay, so I'm just going to press Snapshot. Why is it giving me, it's almost like I set up a whole new machine. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. I do love that they are coming out with more and more and more cool little images that are going to be free to use, but I'm just going to exit out of that. And we are going to print this on sticker mode. Awesome. Letting this adjust. Okay, good enough. Let's just press print. This is getting printed on the sticker setting. And then we'll see how long this is going to take. But I have to tell you, I am going to be okay. I think I'm going to be okay. I think we're moving in the right direction. I can finally print those acrylic milestone things, which is too late. I was actually printing them for one of my cousins. She just had a baby. or she hadn't had a baby yet, and I was going to mail him to her. And now the baby's here, and I think he's like 2 weeks old or something like that. We've passed the time. All right, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, essentially. So just going to press start. I'll see you back here in 20 minutes, where hopefully we still have good magenta. You've been victimized once, now you're going to forever be victimized of that, I feel like. You know? I thought we were going to be done. I really thought that I was going to show you these stickers and we were going to be like, okay, bye, see you later. Thanks for watching me make my print head, but that is not the case. Let's recap here, okay? We replaced the print head. We got a test print. The test print looks good. Can we agree? Not a trick question. It looks good, right? We do an oblong moon. While the moon does look funny, this looks fine. Can we agree? And because I was like, you know what, there is no magenta in this, I want to do an additional test print just to make sure. We do some stickers, and what in the actual heck is this? This doesn't look like what is supposed to be on my computer. It's supposed to look exactly like that. What is this? Like, it's terrible. So, are we done, my friends? Me and you, are we done? No, we aren't, because we got to figure it out, okay? So, what I'm going to do now is we will do a test print with that test print CMYK sheet that I was talking to you about that's on my cardstock warehouse. We're going to try that one and see if we have issues with that, okay? So I am just going to add in a sheet of printer paper. So we're just going to go into finish here, and I'm going to find my test print CMYK sheet right here, okay? This is the thing that I was going to not print, because why would I print it if I already have a tested sheet and everything printed fine? We're just going to press print. Okay, it's going to take 9 minutes and 28 seconds. We're just going to press start. We're going to let this go. 9 minutes and 28 seconds, I will be back with you. And hopefully we have a good print, but we shall see. It's done. I haven't even looked at it because I am actually quite nervous. I think I need to do a cleaning because now the yellow looks weird. Do you see that? The yellow, the blue looks, or I'm sorry, the pink looks like there's some blue in it, and the yellow looks terrible. Let's do a print head cleaning, okay? So I'm going to press finish. I'm going to come over here into flash clean. I'm just going to go straight to deep clean. Might as well. So this said it's going to take about 9 minutes to do, so we are just going to wait the 9 minutes for it to do a deep cleaning. While I wait for that, I'm just going to stick in another sheet of paper because we are going to reprint the test print sheet. This thing right here. We're going to reprint this after we're done with the deep clean. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the cleaning is done. Let's just go back over here and do another print test just to see whether or not that deep clean did, in fact, fix the issue at hand. All right, I think we are on the right path now because look at that. So much better. Everything looks amazing. Let's try another sticker sheet, the same sticker sheet that we tried, and see how that works. I'm not going to show you the process again because why? But I will show you the finished product in about, did it say it was going to be like 20 minutes? In about 20 minutes, I'm going to show you the finished product. Hopefully we don't have to do another one of these. Oh, thanks heavens. I think that the good Lord up above was like, we're going to give her a good print because we can tell she's a little done. She's over it because we finally have the most perfect print ever. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Reminder of what it ended up printing out the first time. So one deep cleaning. I had to do the whole head replacement situation, did all the initiations of that or initializations or whatever, and then did one full deep cleaning to go from this to this. So we are on the up and up, everyone. So excited. Thank goodness. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for joining with me today on replacing the print head. Hopefully by you watching me do that and replacing it all, that if you ever have to replace your print head, you feel confident that you can do it yourself, because it truly wasn't that difficult. And just with a little extra troubleshooting, we are on the right path. So now I get to make my huge sign that I've been wanting to make. I'll see you later.